welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Akron Zips. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, the Zips head coach told me pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Zips ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Ohio Bobcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future,
there he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Pocket breaking down. Finding some room. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Taylor has it. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Bobcats! They grab the early lead.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Looking for space. It's Gant. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the counter. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Roll will keep an eye on him. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Flips it out on the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of
got a little grass. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And they'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Going to the run, it's Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a connection. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets us up and set up at the 27.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Could be an alley. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Taylor has it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Snags it over the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got him. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bobcats will have it first and 10. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Buying some time. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop them.
He'll bring it out. It's Hills. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The Zips ready to go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron!
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds his man. It's Bowman. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. Makes the catch, and he's free. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the Miami University Redhawks. And it's the Bulls with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Back now to your game in Akron. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey, guys, the Akron head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Gant. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. And the Zips trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pound their way in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. The give to the left. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they...
Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Sims. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that. The extra point here would tie the game. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. He's got his man, makes the grab. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
139 Albatross. Down.
Off play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution, dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
214 close. 214 close. Here we go.
Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe some room here. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Taylor. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. They feed him again. Touchdown, Ohio! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hills. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second down coming up. DB's right up on the receivers. It's all over but the shouting in this one. Top 12 teams in the country. This is the scoreboard, how things are going for those vying for a playoff spot. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mason. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Burris. Touchdown Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The run inside. It's Taylor. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down for the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You
might have a chance. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
On first down, it's Brown again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats in the hurry up.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Bridge.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. Fires to the tight end. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
The Akron offense ready to set up shop. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David, no doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Under fire. They cough it up near their own goal line. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Switch it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Go.
A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Ohio, 34. Akron, 24.
Coming out with it, it's Hills. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David.